Hi everyone. So this is the Banlist Tournament, where everyone gets to select a 10-card ban list, and you won't see those cards in these games. So I don't really. Yes, I don't really have any cards in particular that I really hate that much that I would want to play with them over kind of the course of this tournament. So I just went ahead and looked at Marcus's stats for me and picked out the 10 cards that I have the worst win rate with. Other than the Renaissance. Other than Renaissance cards, which I have pretty low sample size for a lot of those still. So yeah, I wound up with kind of a random selection of things like Smugglers and Tower and Mining Village and Faithful Hound and Baths and Merchant Ship and I don't know, some other things which I don't remember off the top of my head, but they're apparently all cards that I don't play well with, mostly because I think they're sort of weakish cards that I have a tendency to forget about. Like I do think I've caught myself doing stupid things, like buying Duchy over taking Bath's points, even though the Bath's points are often much better. So yeah, that's that. I'll give my opponent a second here to finish putting his card list in. And then we'll be off. Yeah, so I don't know Kuroba. I haven't played with them before, so yeah. It'll be a new experience for all of us. I don't think they've played in any of these tournaments before, so yeah. So today's musical accompaniment to this match is Outside the Line by Debreet. I don't know how to pronounce that. My French pronunciation is really awful. So you know, it's a pretty shortish album, so I'm being rather optimistic that I can get this match done in time, I guess. So yeah. I do really hope we get a ban list in the client at some point, for real. There's nothing I would really want to permanently ban other than possession, but you know, there's things that you just kind of get annoyed with sometimes, and like sometimes you have a terrible game with Swindler or whatever, and you're like, okay, I just want to really guarantee that I don't see that card for like 5 or 10 games or whatever, and then maybe you're okay with it again. Go ahead and kick the bot. I think we're friends, so I can do this. Yeah. Okay, so here we are. So here we have tax. We have star chart, pool, foragers, trashing. So you can try and play like kind of forager, menagerie, diplomat type of engine. The other option is to play like something that curses, to play like idle money or like apprentice IGG or something along those lines. Well, I think I'm going to open double forager. That sounds correct. You can think about pool. Obviously, pool's a good card. And with forager, you have lots of buy. I'm not really sure if you need the draw with menagerie and diplomat also being around. So yeah, but I'll start with the 2 foragers and we'll go from there. Okay. This one misses an estate. Okay, he gets the potion. So I can think about getting the potion too here. Well, if he gets potion, he's going to get pool. It's an attack. It'll activate diplomats, which is really nice. So I think I'll try and skip pool here. And I can like tax pool, like in this hand I'll have 2 and I'll tax pool. Okay, so it does get to it before I can tax it, which is a little annoying. I can also tax forager, but I don't think it makes that big of a difference. We do have the question of eventually what our payload is going to be. You can get the foragers up a lot, which isn't crazy. Here I think is a nice time to get star chart since you do want that at some point. And then I'll get the menagerie as well. My estates are being very resistant to being trashed here. I guess the deck that doesn't have pool in it, eventually it doesn't have the easiest time holding green cards, but that's probably not the end of the world. Okay, he gets apprentice. That's nice. I'll take menagerie here, and I'll put a forager on top. Well, he's gonna have the pool in this hand, right? Yeah, or should at least. I mean, it's possible he doesn't. I'll put the forager on top anyways. Okay. Do I want to react with this? I'm going to go ahead and say that I do in order to make sure I find the menagerie. Okay. Oh, I didn't need to do that, but I guess I did. It doesn't really matter. Oh, menagerie bottom deck, so that's pretty annoying actually. We'll tax the pool again. And put the diplomat on top. Here we don't need to react. We'll need more payload soon. We'll have to take like a silver. You can do the thing where you use forage or payload eventually, and you get like an IgG, and you gain coppers with that, and use that as like, so you have real gains still. That sounds not bad actually. Okay, so yeah, I feel like we should take a silver here. It's silver time. And we'll put the menagerie on top. And I'll put the diplomat on top, it doesn't really matter. This turn we'll feed one of the foragers to the other forager so that we can hit 5. And then we'll take an idol, I guess. Sounds fine. Eventually, you can, I guess, use the combination of Star Chart, Diplomat, and Swashbuckler to like, get the chest or something. Okay, you both just want me to get a potion, which is not really something I'm worried about, but whatever. Yeah, so here we'll take the idol, and we'll put the Diplomat on top again. An idol of his own. Sorry, I'm assuming this person is I don't know what gender this person is actually. So my apologies. Okay, so now we can think about like taking IgG or taking Swashbuckler. Swashbuckler seems not great, so I'm gonna take the IgG. Would like to put something else in the trash, maybe to power the forager. Yeah, I could think about trashing the silver. But, Man, there's a lot of Diplomat reacting to do here. Or Diplomat not reacting, as the case may be. He gets a Diplomat, they get a Diplomat, I'm really not sure why. Put that first, of course. Oh, okay, well I guess they know I'm going to play the idol, so that makes sense. Okay, I got a Wisp, that's always nice. So here I can take a gold even. I should probably still draw my deck, I guess. Yeah. We'll put the Menagerie on top now, so the Diplomat. Can't really hope for them to eventually trash their potion to apprentice, since they would have to take the 4 debt to buy another one. I mean, we each have 1 forager. It doesn't really make sense for either of us to power it up. Okay, it takes a silver. On top. And the bottom card is what, my silver? Yeah. Oops. Well, that was my fault. Totally my fault. Okay. So 7. We need to buy something to feed the forager. So this could turn out to be like menagerie. Well, you know, we can buy a copper to feed it as well. It's not. Or we can take the harem even. Sure, let's take the harem. Well, let's just buy a copper. Well, I do have to take a tad debt to do this, so that's kind of annoying in that sense. But it's probably still worth it. Put the diplomat on top again. Yeah, we'll react here, trying to get the menagerie in hand. Okay, that's a little annoying. Anyway, it doesn't really matter, I don't think. Well, I guess I'll flip my menagerie, and I'll be sad in that sense. There's a chance I don't draw then. Well, no, because it's just star chart. I can always put it back on top, so okay, it'll be fine. Also, they're just stopping here and leaving the copper on top. Okay, gets Force Gift. Force Gift is great, of course. Okay, going to curse me. It's interesting. This doesn't really matter. I guess I'm underdrawing by 1. We probably want to see the idol the most. Okay, so we'll forge this. Is there a point to gaining a copper? I could get a second forager now. Yeah, sure, we'll gain the copper. Okay, that's sad. So this is like second forager plus a menagerie. The diplomat on top again, I think. Yeah, we can react with that. I feel like I kind of over trashed, and I expect it to be further, have my deck be not, to be a little better by this turn, but whatever. This turn we can add this turn we can start to more go crazy. I kind of do want that swashbuckler. It's more draw, and with diplomat plus star chart, I can activate it every turn, which is nice. Okay, I think it's Sky's Gift, which is good. Okay, so they're gonna keep cursing me, which I'm pretty happy to see, honestly. Obviously, I want the menagerie on top. No. How did I not? I'm really confused as to how that happened. How did I have a whole shuffle without a menagerie in it? Oh, I guess because they hit both of them with the pools. Okay, that's actually quite annoying. Okay, so I'm gonna buy the menagerie. I'm gonna buy the swashbuckler. Yeah, pool is annoying. It's the attack, you know. Although certainly finding both of my menageries after I had that huge search space to find them in the first place is quite unlucky. It's possible that I shouldn't have got Star Chart when I did, and that should have been silver instead, and that lost me too much tempo. Okay, they're greening, which is reasonable, I guess. I can start greening around there too. Okay. Their tax choices have been very strange to me. We'll put another menage on top. Okay, so here we forge the curse and we forge the copper. Obviously, that stuff isn't helping me this turn. Okay, I go first. Okay, the boons have not been the most helpful boons I've ever seen. Look up in the trash. Oh, an IGG. Okay. Yeah, so we'll gain a copper here. And we're gonna buy a province for sure. And then the other two things are, I think. Well, I'd like to put a silver in the trash, so I feel like maybe menagerie silver here. Yeah, that sounds good, actually. I'm on board with this. We'll put the diplomat on top again. Okay, this is a nice starting hand. I'll go ahead and not react with the diplomat. Well, no, I'm going to because I'm going to play my swashbuckler if I get a chance to. And it turns out that's the right thing to do. I guess I don't have, well, yeah. There's always going to be stuff in my discard pile unless I don't find the swashbuckler in time, essentially. Yeah. Maybe it was a silly thing, a pipe dream of sorts, to try and get coffers off of Swashy. They get Earth's Gift, which is really nice. So they can take Province or something that tries to get them to double next turn, which I'm not really sure what that is. Probably another Forager. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Oh, that's a little annoying. I'll put Swashbuckler here. What goes on top? Let me put the second Forager on top. Probably makes the most sense. Okay. I'm going to trash the Solar first. Do I want a free-ish gold? Probably not. Yeah, we'll take copper here. We can double and buy something else. Something else is could be a curse, honestly. Yeah, I think it's a curse. And the Diplomat goes on top again. Yeah, probably do this, right? So I have a province on top, which is whatever. It's not great. I just hope I can activate a few menageries before I find the other provinces. Actually, what I should have been doing here, I just realized, is to hold off using the Diplomat reaction until they put something bad on top of my deck and then use it. That would have been really clever of me, but I didn't do it. Okay, so they can double here, or they can triple duchy. Probably I would triple duchy from their position. There's Silk Road, I guess, and stuff. I don't know. That's not like really super inspiring, but it's something. Okay, so they go for province, duchy. Then maybe tax on province. No, they go for the forager. Okay, so that's actually quite annoying. Maybe I can forage one of them. Like, well, okay, yeah. So I feel like I kind of have to forage the province, right? Yeah, I think so. Top. And this all works out quite nicely. I don't know why I played the idol. That was stupid. I apologize to everyone for playing that idol. This is silly. Okay, so yeah, so I'm the second player now. And here we have some stuff. We have Vampire, which is good, although Haunted Woods shuts it down significantly, so that's annoying, but you still kind of have to do it just because it's the only trashing. It's also Peddler, but, well, you have Pouch as your plus buy. So I'm going to open here. It's either Ironmonger Silver or Ironmonger Tracker. I think I kind of like Ironmonger Tracker. Maybe get some Peddlers. Peddlers are nice. There's Duke, which sometimes can be important with Vampire, but I don't know. I feel like this is just like you play Haunted Woods and you draw a bunch of cards and you play like a couple banks. And we play with bank and you buy 2 provinces because you have Pouch. Okay, they go for Warehouse, which is fine. Okay, so here if we get a good boon, we can top deck a Vampire, which would be really nice. Like really, really nice. Okay, we do get the good boon. We'll top deck the Vampire. We'll be very, very happy. Okay, and they can get their Vampire. Which I assume they will do post haste. The other option is double Peddler, but man, I mean, you gotta trash a little bit. You gotta at least get like the Hovel and the OE out of your deck because those are just murder. They could be thinking, I guess, about like Ironmonger Peddler as well. Yeah. Okay, they go the vampire, so that's the reasonable thing. Yeah, that's whatever. And we'll buy another Ironmonger, and we'll play this vampire, and we'll gain our woods. That's always the saddest Ironmonger hit. Excuse me. Okay, Famine does nothing. Famine is helpful, really. Well, maybe I wouldn't have mind, like, drawing the pouch, I guess, or whatever. It's definitely helpful in that, I think. Yes, I heard play the woods. And we don't buy anything. Trash. Okay, we see the vampire. It's happy. Okay, so here we're gonna buy. I mean, second vampire seems really, really greedy, so we're not gonna do that. We definitely want one peddler. The other gains I'm not so sure about. It could just be a second peddler. That's not crazy. We gain another woods with the vampire. It could be gold. It's also not super crazy. It could be Ironmonger. Yeah, let's take another Ironmonger. And gain the woods. So they're likely, I think, to get a bat trash off this turn, which is good for them. Before we really get into the part of the game where we just only where the night cards are basically dead. Okay, so I get haunted, and yeah, the bat comes out. And that's a nice trash, getting rid of the Hubble and the OE both. Yeah, keep that, obviously. Tracker first, does nothing. Yeah, it's just a peddler, obviously. Sure, we can top deck the peddler. It's a happy outcome, mostly. Probably want to guide at some point. Yeah, at some point. Not this point yet. They can get their bank there now. You go bank peddler, that'd be pretty nice. Well, I would like to get my bank this turn as well. It's a little sad that we found both of the Haunted Woods last turn, so we can't alternate them. So, okay, I'm gonna go for like Ironmonger, double Ironmonger, or Ironmonger Peddler or something. Okay, that's fine. Tracker. I got a Wisp. That's nice. Here, I don't really see any point in keeping a Necropolis. Yeah, so I'm gonna get a Bank now. I'm gonna get a Peddler now. I'm gonna bat away this junk. Okay, that's a sad turn. Okay, I get povertied. So the question is, do I toss a Woods? I can probably get to the other Woods this turn, I think. Maybe that's some hubris, but you know, whatever. Okay, oh yeah, I should be playing this first. Okay, we find the other Woods, so that's pretty good. Just turn that obviously. This is a very sad bank. Anyways, what do we want for 6? It could just be another Ironmonger. Ironmongers are getting a little bit less good, certainly, since we're getting into the point where we have more actions than we really know what to do with. So yeah, I'll just take a Peddler, $6 Peddler. It's a little underwhelming, but whatever. Okay. Oh, we don't find the pouch. Oh, this is really annoying. Okay, well, whatever. Oh, we do find the pouch. Hooray for Tracker. Okay, that's fine. So, I want more Haunted Woods. So I'm going to take a Haunted Woods. Do I want to top deck it there? Not particularly. Could even think about taking 2 Haunted Woods. Yeah, I think I like 2 Haunted Woods. Maybe that should have been 1 Haunted Woods this turn, 1 Haunted Woods next turn, but you know, whatever. They still have a bank, so they're not really a threat to start greening at, other than like single province, which doesn't scare me at all. will need the warehouse at some point. Like this, well, I'm kind of hoping I get like Earth's Gift or something and I can get it off of that, to be honest. Okay, no. Okay, you shouldn't top deck your bank. That's a bad idea. Keep that. We can discard that, I think. Okay. Well, now the 100 woods are really unbalanced. I guess I can get another one this turn, maybe. I can think about that. Yeah, this could be Haunted Woods plus Warehouse. I think I like that. Then we'll start greening next turn. All right, need a new album here. Sure, let's go with Plays Bee Mask by Donato Dozzi. So they can double now, but they probably don't have enough woods to keep their deck running after that happens. Although, of course, anything can happen with Ironmonger hits. If you get nice lucky hits, it's very nice. So maybe they double here. It's not. It seems pretty reasonable. I do have this nice sort of VP advantage. Okay, they get Warehouse, which just seems way worse than getting Woods or whatever, so I don't really like that. We don't really need that at the moment. Actually, we can use it to set up some Ironmonger hits of the type that we like. Because, well, we want to play 3 terminals this turn, so let's play one more of these. And now, well, the other option with this Warehouse is that we top deck it, which is probably nicer. Okay, so that's, well, whoops, shoot, I didn't mean to play that Will-O-Wisp. I could have top decked that too. Well, whatever, it is what it is. Sad Sun's Gift. I should have played the tracker earlier in the turn too, anyways. So this, I think, is just 2 provinces. My Haunted Woods are unbalanced, but I'm not super worried about that. I top deck my province, very nice. Let's see, if they double next turn, there's 4 provinces left, then I double, then I'm still safe. I don't know, I think I can just take the province here instead of taking other woods. I don't think I need to play 3 woods every turn. It feels overbuildy a little bit. I mean, it's the right parity, right? Because this way I get the less draw on the turn where I have, you know, fewer green cards in my deck. So they get Earth's Gift. It's nice. No, they don't want it. Okay, they must have not the right number of money to do that. Yeah. Okay, so this turn I should be able to double, and then I'm in a nice position. Okay, so we have to do the warehouse now. Okay, this is a little annoying. Get a silver. I have to find a bank. Well, obviously I can't single province. That was. I should have played the tracker earlier. All that wouldn't matter. Well, this looks like a situation where I need to take duchies. At least one duchy. The second thing. So what happens if they double next turn? If they double next turn, they have 27 points. And then, yeah, I'm really in some trouble here. Crap. On a stick. Oh yeah, also I lost points because of the freaking silver game. Ugh. Man, the freaking silver game. I hate that. Just, I really wish it, you know, sometimes you just really wish it was optional. Alright. Guess this is just another ironmonger here. Yeah. I have to hope that they dud, basically. They don't, which is definitely possible. I don't know if they get nice draws like that. Someone's talking to me. It's freaky. Or whatever. Unrelated to this match. Sometimes I like to check just to make sure it's not, you know. Like, something's wrong with my voice chat. Well, it's very, I don't know, vain of me to think that people would, you know, it's that important. Okay, so they get double, so I'm pretty screwed unless they dud next turn too. Ugh, this is very sad. I should have discarded some of those Haunted Woods, I guess, with the Ironmongers when I found them. Yeah, whatever. Okay, let's just get through this. This really doesn't matter. Don't want gold. No. Really do not want it. Okay, here we discard some stuff. Oh, I don't even have the actions to play two. Okay. Oh well, yeah, this is pretty much over. Very sad. Whatever, this is probably just resignable. Whatever. No, maybe not. I mean, as long as I can still buy a duchy this turn, I'm still not in a position where I can win, so whatever. Well, that's not true because I have a vampire. But, yeah, man, I was really an idiot to play the tracker and not keep track of my actions and just assume I would get enough actions off the Ironmongers to play them all. It's stupid of me. Okay, yeah, so, alright, let's see what we got here. This is getting to be quite annoying. Haunting's a nice attack. So I've started to do Duchy Duke, essentially, so, for what that's worth. Well, just have to hope we can keep oppressing him enough to stop him from hitting that. I think at 8. That's not looking great, though. Yeah, this looks pretty over. Crap. Well, whatever. That was a very frustrating game. I really didn't expect 2 Haunted Woods to be able to beat 5 Haunted Woods, but those draws, not great. Okay, what do we got here? Vampire first, think second. So we have Peddler Forge. We don't have buys though. There's Grave Robber. The only draw is Imps, so we want Imps certainly. Excuse me. My housemates are really well, this house has walls that are paper thin, so I apologize. Okay, they get a loan. I have this really weird draw. Very annoying, actually. I'm bored with limited gains. What can you do? Okay, so this is going to be Devil's Workshop plus. It could be Devil's Workshop plus Mountain Village. Wouldn't mind Mountain Village. Wouldn't mind Loan either. Yeah, it could be a Loan. It could be Devil's Workshop plus Loan. It could be double Devil's Workshop, actually. Yeah, I like that. Let's do it. Let's do it that way. Yeah, okay, so he gets a friendly hex. Or they get a friendly hex. This is going to be like Mountain Village plus Loan, I think. Or Menagerie. I kind of want the Loan first. There's no reason to ever really treasures here, so you know, whatever. Okay, they take a bat, which I don't think is that great. I can think about not trashing 2 here to get a Menagerie, but I don't think that's worth it. Why did I say the only draw was Imp? There's clearly Menagerie. It's just hiding. I mean, Menagerie is a great draw here, so not that having 2 Devil's Workshop is bad, but I'm somewhat confused as to why I thought that momentarily. Do I want a second Mountain Village, or do I want the Plaza now? I think the Plaza is okay now. Okay, they're getting a lot of golds. I guess they're going for this sort of province rushy thing, maybe. That's funny. I don't want to do grave robber stuff. The question is, when do I start getting the grave robbers? And the answer is maybe now. I'll take another Menagerie. I'll take a grave robber now. Okay, Peddler, yeah, that's a good card, obviously. So here I can, for example, trash this Mountain Village into my second grave robber. I can buy Peddler. I can get an Imp. I can probably. I mean, the one problem with having two Devil's Workshops is that it's going to really get in the way of the menageries. So I can bat one away when I get the opportunity to do that. Okay, kind of weird shuffle thing, but whatever. Do I want the Mountain Village back? Yeah, I think it's gonna be Mountain Village plus another menagerie since it's kind of hard to have too many. Okay, they have a lot of gold. That's certainly something. Play this first. The Plaza. The Grave Robber. Gain that back. You can also think about getting a forge at some point. We could turn Mountain Village into forge. I don't really hate that. And we also need more menageries, so we're going to go ahead and gain one there. Yeah, this is a predictable result of having a weird shuffle. Maybe I didn't have to play that. More menagerie. More menagerie. Okay, not getting a vampire. Interesting. Okay, this is of course kind of sad. I'm gonna forge the estate plus the Devil's Workshop into a gold, I guess. I mean, those kind of they have to be forged into, so. Now I pray to get a menagerie, but I don't. Okay, now I get a menagerie. So now we're gonna take the Mountain Village back, I think. Yeah. Should I get rid of the other Devil's Workshop? How many imps do I have? I probably have like 3 imps. I think I can take one more. There's a case to be made for keeping that last estate, but I don't think it's a good, really great case. They're transitioning when they should just be rushing the provinces since they have 4 golds or 3 golds. 1 gold. Yeah, that's true. We can get rid of some of these imps and turn them into like more grave robbers and stuff like that. So we'll activate that. So what's our goal for this turn going to be? Probably to get rid of the rest of these stupid coppers for one. Okay, so we can forge. We forge the peddler plus the 2 coppers into a province. We can grave rob. Oh wait, we can't get the peddler back. That's annoying. We're gonna turn this imp into a mountain village. And the other grave robber is sad. He needs a friend, so we'll have to give him a friend. So we'll need to like get a village during this turn somehow, I think. We're going to play all the grave robbers. Well, no, some of the grave robbers can like trash grave robbers into province or whatever. Okay, I get a curse, doesn't matter. Okay, had all these menageries. Okay, now we can imp mountain village menagerie. Okay, now we have too many grave robbers in hand. We don't have an imp. But whatever. So here we can grave rob a grave robber into a province. So now we have a useful imp. We can play the plaza. Sure. I do want to think about, well, okay, so we can forge, yeah, we can forge this peddler into a province is probably just the best thing to do. And then peddler, mountain village, grave robber, get this grave robber back, mountain village, grave robber, go peddler to province. Once again, we have the wrong number of grave robbers left over, but whatever, you know. Yeah, it is what it is. Okay. Peddler. That. Double workshop. So now it gets a lot harder because the menageries are going to stop drawing, essentially. And I hope he can't triple, but I don't really think he can triple. Okay, goes for the single, which is probably right. I probably shouldn't have played that shit. It's really annoying. Okay. And now we go grave robber, peddler to province. That gets us most of the way. Now we can grave rob the forge into a province, and that's the game. Okay, so what do we have here? Torturer, minstrel, trashing his catapult for extra nastiness, and cemetery, I guess. I mean, there's cemetery changeling, so that's like kind of cute. Yeah, what are we opening here? Probably minstrel catapult, I think. It could be catapult silver as well. Let's see, we're second player. Maybe we don't get the minstrel right now because it jams on the necropolis. I didn't take the silver, I think. I think just silver catapult is maybe a little bit better. Okay, so if we don't get attacked here, we have 5, which is nice. I will take the torturer. Definitely. Okay, we're not getting attacked, so that's good. Means we potentially have this sad hand next turn, but you know. Whatever. Oh, that's nice. So here's the question is, do we take a Hamlet? Would have really liked to get that minstrel, but I guess having their catapult miss is just too much to ask for, really. Yeah, I feel like getting the Hamlet is okay, so I'll do that. Could also be second catapult, but that feels way too aggressive. You will need second catapult here, though, certainly at some point. Ghost is going to be good. I'm going to want Ghost. Probably just going to take Ghost right here. Yeah, take Ghost by Minstrel. Seems nice. Here, we'll take another Minstrel. Eventually, you put training on the Minstrels, so, you know, it's good. And they're really, really good. Obviously, I do not care if I lose the arena split on this board. It is very much about other things. Okay. Probably don't need a buy here. So the thing to do, obviously, is we play Catapult first, and then we play the Torture. Which leaves us with a slightly sad Ghost. Although it is like nice Chancellor effect Ghost, so that part is good. I'm not going to Ghost a Catapult, that's madness. Right now, don't discard. So that's my goal for this turn. I could not take buy, and I can just go for like putting training on the Minstrels this turn, which I think is probably correct now. Trash 2 coppers. How much money do I have in my deck? $7. So yeah, there's no point in discarding for buy. Okay, that's real nice. Yeah, we're gonna hit him where it hurts. We could also not put training on Minstrel right now and take a second Torturer. But I do kind of like doing it even though I only have 2 Minstrels. Okay, yes, whatever. We're getting like a decent amount of torture in already. This one I think we discard for buy. Okay. I'll take another silver here. I probably shouldn't have discarded that for buy. But whatever. Actually, that silver could be a changeling, and that's going to be better. they're really going for the hamlets. I guess they're going to train the hamlets, which is certainly a thing you can do. So do I discard something for buy here? Well, it looks like no. We'll get rid of Necropolis. Buy. Yeah, we can take a messenger here. We can messenger minstrel. It doesn't really do that much. Or I can messenger changeling actually. He doesn't really like the changelings yet because he doesn't have deck control. So, yeah, play changeling. Gain a torturer. Hope we find that with the ghost. We do not, but whatever. No. Yeah, this is a sad turn. Okay, gets the Grove. No, keep, I guess. Here we get a minstrel. And we may as well get a hamlet too. Eventually we can get a native village. Do that sort of thing. The pseudo trashing thing. Okay, so Hamlet.